Today in the news, we got a Sunny Cove, a cracked console, and an embarrassing partnership. What's up guys, I'm Snows, and this is your boot sequence. So today is going to be Intel's 2018 Architecture Day event. Obviously, this video will be up before the event finishes, so I'll talk about it on the Friday show. But what we have here is a sneak peek at what we'll be able to see. One of the exhibits shows a processor demo platform codenamed Sunny Cove. Looking at the little info sheet, we can see that the architecture will have 75% more performance in 7-zip. Now we don't know if it's in compression, decompression, or encryption, but what we know is that we will have new ISA capabilities, meaning more instruction sets on the CPU. Now we don't know if Sunny Cove is a brand new architecture, but it's clear that it's not focused towards consumer, since it's heavily focused on things like cryptographic algorithm, compression, decompression, and encryption. I just hope that we see more new stuff and less optimization during the event. That'd be greatly appreciated. Next up, it seems like the PlayStation Classic is just getting better and better. And by that, of course, I mean worse and worse. After the disappointment we all felt with the 20 games that were announced and included into the console, and the poor performance of some of the games due to some porting issues, we now have some bad news. For Sony, that is, because I mean, technically, it's good news for us, really. The PlayStation Classic has been cracked. Console hacker Mad Monkey 1907 and Yifan Liu say that the security in the console was, well, really weak. In the documentation of the hacking process, the hackers said that Sony left the encryption key of the console on the console. That's almost worse than having your password as password. Some open source projects like BleemSync have already popped up as tools to allow your PS Classic to play different games. You basically load everything up on a USB drive, hook it up to your Classic console, and voila, new games. Right now, the process does have the potential to brick your console, so if you own a PS Classic, I would just wait a few weeks for a one-click tool to pop up to make this happen. Now, I'm really curious about that. Have you ever hacked a console? On my end, I had successes and failures. When I was a kid, I tried to hack my PSP with the battery mod back in the early 2000s and failed miserably. I completely bricked it, and yeah, I did successfully homebrew my Wii though, mostly so I could play the modded version of Super Smash Bros. What about you guys? Let me know down below. Moving on, just over a week ago, Epic announced their new game store. While for us gamers, it's just another store and another launcher, for the developer, it was a way to make way more money. Compared to Steam's 70%, Epic offers an 88% cut to the game developer. Well, now the game store is up and running, and it seems like some devs are already starting to jump ship. Not only that, but some games will be exclusive to the Epic store. Games like Rebel Galaxy Outlaw and Super Meat Boy Forever are both confirmed to have 12-month store exclusivity. So we talked about this before. More launchers isn't really a good thing for the gamer, but it seems like it's going to get worse and worse. In this case though, the pros kind of outweigh the cons by a little bit. A higher cut for the developer could translate into savings for the consumer, maybe freebies in game. I mean, a game developer might just use the extra 18% cut they get and translate that into savings for the consumer. What do you think? Do you mind the extra launcher if it makes you save, let's say, 5 to 15% off a game? Let me know down below. Then I just wanted to talk about this because it's so embarrassingly funny. Samsung had a product launch in China earlier this week, and they announced a partnership with Supreme, you know, the skateboard fashion brand. They talked about how they would expand into the Chinese market with a flagship store and stuff like that. Well, turns out that Samsung had actually partnered up with a legally fake version of the brand Supreme. You see, the Supreme we know didn't bother to trademark the brand worldwide, so a Chinese company was able to snag the trademark, copy everything, and well, this happened. Pretty funny. Anyways, that is pretty much it for the news, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that like button down below. As you can see, I'm a little bit sick, so maybe it'll cheer me up. Leave a comment too if you have feelings you want to discuss about today's video. As usual, you can click right here to see the latest video and right here to subscribe to the channel. It would be greatly appreciated. As always, stay frosty, and I'll see you guys on the next one.